You know that person you see all the time? You're friendly, you smile, you know each other's faces, and yet you've never crossed into actual friendship. What if that relationship has a name and a purpose? Today, we're talking about fringe-ships, the in-between relationships that quietly become a part of your support system. This episode follows up on Monday's episode about acquaintances and weak ties. Today, we're zooming in on a special kind of weak tie, one that sits right on the edge of friendship. Researchers have actually started naming this category, fringe-ships, ties that aren't close friends, yet are warmer and more mutual than a basic acquaintance. Sometimes in your life, you want a connection, and you also want fewer obligations. We want people, and we also want peace. Friendships are the sweet spot for that season. According to a 2025 paper published in the Review of General Psychology by researchers Karen Fingerman and colleagues, friendships are characterized by regular contact in a specific setting with mutual recognition. You both know you're connected. Low obligation. Less pressure than a close friendship. Real fondness. You actually enjoy each other. Friendships often include a blend of small talk and a little personal disclosure, enough to feel human, not heavy. Examples could be the woman you see at yoga every week, the dad you always end up next to at your kids' activity, the person you chat with in the church lobby, the coworker you run into in the hallway. For me, it's Billy at the grocery store. I tend to shop Friday mornings, and he is usually working at the self-checkout. He is extremely extroverted, which makes conversation easier. We chat about music, sports, of course, the Broncos here in Denver, and we even talked about the strike after he had come back after that. I've been known to wait in a line just to go through his section. And honestly, I get a little bummed when he's not there. That is a friendship. Regular contact in a specific setting, mutual recognition, low obligation, real fondness. The research shows that weak ties support well-being in part because they add social variety and a sense of connection in ordinary life. And the friendship concept is that some weak ties may be especially impactful because they combine warmth and familiarity with low pressure. This is also why friendships can be loneliness friendly. Let me explain that a little. If you've had a friendship loss, transitions, or limited margin, a friendship can bring back steadiness without demanding a huge time investment. In 2025, the World Health Organization even approved a resolution called Fostering Social Connection for Global Health, pushing for increased attention to belongingness and social ties as a basic human need. We've talked about this scripture before. Hebrews 13:2. It says, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing so, some people have shown hospitality to angels without even knowing it." I use that one again because this is the same thing. Now, just like Roxanne, I am not saying that Billy at the grocery store is an undercover angel on assignment. Although his enthusiasm for the Broncos at 7 a.m. on a Friday does feel supernatural sometimes. What I'm reminding you of is this: God consistently dignifies everyday interactions. He notices what we dismiss. He uses what we overlook. Hospitality is more than just having people over for dinner. It is our acquaintances, our friendships, and our friendships. It is offering warmth to the person right in front of us. Let's talk about how this touches all four pillars. Emotional, you experience mutual warmth and recognition. tiny antidotes to isolation. Mental, you get out of the everyone is too busy story and back into real-time evidence that connection is still possible. Physical, on high-stress weeks, a steady social touchpoint can help your nervous system exhale, especially when you're also tending to basics like sleep. Spiritual, you practice encouragement and presence without pretending, without forcing. So, how to build a friendship without making it weird? Tip 1, choose the setting that already repeats for you. Church, gym, volunteer team, kids' activities, a walking loop, a local shop. Tip 2, use a tiny continuity sentence. This is the move from acquaintance to friendship. You remember one small thing. Hey, how did that appointment go? Or, did your trip happen? Or, I remembered you said something about your mom. How is she doing? Tip 3, keep it light, keep it honest. A friendship is friendly and real without becoming a full calendar commitment. Send one low-pressure message or say it in person to someone who is on the edge of your life. Thought of you today. Hope your week's going okay. That's it. Warmth, no big ask. No forced plan. If you've been thinking, I need community, and that feels huge, start here. These aren't random tips. They're built from research showing how steady, repeated, low-pressure connection supports your resilience. Small is allowed. Slow is allowed. Steady is powerful. Friendships are the in-between relationships God can use. More than acquaintance, less than a best friend, and still meaningful. If you want, re-listen and pick one person and one setting. Then take your next best step. And I'll see you Friday.